Hey guys, I just thought I'd make a quick video kind of explaining the changes that I've made to the channel because I'm sure there's going to be some questions and some losses of subscribers, and I thought, it's only fair to you guys to know what's going on. So, to put it very simply, shooting is an expensive hobby. Like, it is something that costs me quite a bit to do. And in order to create new content, I need to be able to buy new firearms. Well, I need to pay for an apartment now and a few other things, and that's really not going to be possible anymore. It worked pretty well back in the day when I was able to just hop out and go in the woods or out in the desert and do some shooting, but here in South Texas in San Antonio, and I really can't do that. I have to go to a range and I have to set up and all this other stuff. I have to really prepare for something like that. And like I said, on top of that, I need new firearms to shoot, and I really just don't have the money for stuff like that. I still like shooting, although I have gotten rid of a lot of my firearms, other than some that were gifted to me or some of the ones that have a particular sentimental value. But for the most part, I'm not so much into it anymore. I mean, I do like shooting, but it's not something I do every week like I used to. So I've made a lot of changes to the channel. So I'm no longer Penny Pincher Firearms, as I'm sure you've noticed. Also, for a brief period, I was Penny Pincher Ian because I was thinking about doing stuff with cheap things. But then I was like, I still need to spend money in order to keep the channel going, which is a bit of frustration for me. I wanted to do something that interests me, but didn't cost me anything. And I've worked as a geographer for several years. I'm not presently working as a geographer for a number of reasons. But it's really the one thing in my life that has stuck around. Like, I really love geography. I don't claim to be an expert in it at all. I just really enjoy it, and I really to share my knowledge of geography and in turn learn from my research for my new channel. So you might wonder why I changed the name also to Perrin Mayo Productions. Well, Perrin Mayo Productions kind of diversifies my channel. I can actually make multiple things. I don't necessarily have to do just one thing like with Penny Pincher Firearms, and I called the channel Penny Pincher Firearms. I was kind of just stuck with that one thing and really couldn't expand. By calling the channel now Perrin Mayo Productions, I'm able to do other things, like the world of maps, like these video games that I kind of got into, but, they don't really get viewers. It's kind of a hard thing to break out with, so not really going to do too much of that. It's just kind of for fun. But I also want to be able to do things where I might go hiking. I might show people how to clean a gun. I mean, I'd still like to do some gun videos. I want to do some things that maybe relate to computers, or perhaps even relating to running QGIS, which I'm presently teaching myself how to do, which is not very easy. Learning GIS on your own is never easy either. A lot of that I had to learn on the fly while I was working for the feds. So these are things that are changing in the channel, things that I really enjoy bringing to people. I love teaching, so I'm hoping that these changes won't cause me to lose too many subscribers. I hope you guys will really enjoy my love of this science, because geography is a very important thing to all of us. It's an important thing to me, and I surround myself with maps. As you can see, they're on my wall back here, and I've got some on my wall over there. So they're very important to me, and I really want to share information about that. So I just thought I'd give you guys a quick video explaining, this is what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. But this channel is permanently changed. It is no longer going to be just a shooting channel. I am going to leave up those shooting videos, even though they're no longer monetized or anything. But I think people might enjoy the information that's available from them, especially it seems like the Sharps video. Not very many people have made videos of people shooting an 1863 Sharps carbine, so it's a good video for a lot of people that want to see something like that. Some of the other things, maybe not so much. The HB25A, which is one of the firearms that I still presently own, I do not want to get rid of it. That one's a very popular one because the torture test, that was actually a really cool thing for me to do, and that thing is still going strong. I still have not experienced a malfunction since shooting that video. So I'm really impressed by that because that was almost 2 years ago. So I hope you guys enjoy the changes. If you don't, it's okay. I don't mind if you guys leave my channel, but I'm so happy and thankful to have had you guys in the past, and I hope to continue having them in the future. So I think this will be the last time I ever say this, but always remember, guys, a good gun doesn't have to cost a pretty penny.